Get ready to match the stars. Scoey Mitchell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Bonnie Franklin, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rivers.
Johnny O and friends. Listen, I breathed on you and you didn't get anything, did you? Now, don't be afraid. Well, when I get a cold, it hangs on a long time, doesn't it?
Sure do.
Week after week.
Yes, it's our 9th week now.
This is our 9th week I've had a cold, so that's why I can't kiss you yet, Bonnie. But next time you're on the show, I'll give you a kiss.
All right.
And I'm ready to kiss you any old time. No, not with a mustache.
You devil, you.
Yes, I am a devil. Would you like to greet our two players over here, Bill Datsun and Sue Cruiser? Bill's a current champ. He's won $600. How do you feel about that, Bill?
I like it.
You
Very
like the
much.
$600?
Yes.
You ever won anything in your whole life?
Never.
Well, this is a first for you. And Sue is challenging him. She's had her first round. Well, you both had your first round questions. We're going to start with round 2. It's 1-0 at this point. Round 2 coming up in a moment or so, but right now, pay attention. 1, go, bing. Round 2, final round. Sue, A or B?
B, please.
B it is. Who plays? Everyone except Bonnie.
She's the best.
She's the best. Melvin said that farm must belong to an exotic dancer. The cows are wearing blanks.
An exotic dancer.
An exotic dancer. That farm must belong to an exotic dancer. The cows are wearing blanks.
Gotcha. Have you seen Patti Deutsch?
Yes, I was just
She thinks
noticing
she's
that.
Fanny Flagg.
She thinks she's Fanny Flagg.
She doesn't
I
have
know
the
we're
equipment
not
for
Fanny
it, but she
Flagg.
doesn't care.
But you know, that is really quite handsome. It's-
made it.
You made it, yes.
While waiting for a laugh.
All right, we're waiting for Charles.
Come on, Charles.
My name isn't Charles.
Okay, here we go to Sue. Melvin said that farm must belong to an exotic dancer. The cows are wearing blanks.
Only thing I can think of is those scarves they wear. You know, I don't know what you call them.
A veil or a scarf or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Those
Do you hear
chiffon
that
things.
little bit of oohing and awing?
I know.
I think the audience is trying to tell you something,
I think
Sue.
they are too.
All right, Sue. She said a veil. Scoey, and the audience was not too thrilled with that. Let's see how
I'm
they
surprised that someone from Las Vegas would say a veil.
Yes. Yes. What would you
And
say?
I'd like to congratulate you, Bill Datsun. You just won something. I said pasties.
Pasties. Didn't you think of it?
I did.
You did think of it. Why did you reject that answer, Sue?
Well, I thought a stripper would wear that, but I didn't think an exotic dancer was a
Well,
stripper.
what is an exotic? Isn't an exotic dancer a stripper?
Well, I didn't.
No? Well, I don't know. Exotic dancers wear pasties, don't they? What do you say?
Bet your pasties they do.
They do?
She teaches the first grade, you dummy. That's why she didn't say said scarves. She does not there with Joey. Well, never mind. I said pasties.
Pasties. That seems to be the answer, Charles.
I don't know how anybody who was an expert earlier on Elmer Glue yesterday could not get pasties.
Pasties.
And the milk, may I say, the milk has bumps in it.
The milk has
Bumps in it.
or it's curdled, you see. It comes out curdled there.
I
Now, you don't
don't
write, and
understand.
Richard, we're up to you. Melvin said that farm must belong to an exotic dancer. The cows are wearing blanks.
Pastries.
Pasties.
Sorry.
All right, and you.
Yo.
See, speaking of pasties.
No, those are little eyes.
Yeah, those are
Sure.
eyes. I see.
Okay, I said belly button jewels.
Belly button jewels. So we got no scarves or veils there. And Sue, pasties would have done very well for you. Bill, 1 to tie, 2 to win. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Oh,
I love this one.
want to share
Well,
Yes.
it? Okay.
When they were passing out brains in heaven, Howard Cosell was at the end of the line. We could quit right there, couldn't we? No, I'm only kidding, Howard, wherever you are. So instead of a brain, they gave Howard a blank.
I got that one.
Oh.
I'm first.
When they were passing out brains in heaven, Howard Cosell was at the end of a line.
Right.
So instead of a brain, they gave Howard a blank. Good. Terrific. I mean, that was really good.
You're killing me here. You're the one with the cold.
Scoey. Okay, when I walk over here to Bill Datsun, I put my foot up on the podium here, he will be finished. Put it up the slot there. Okay. When they were passing out brains in heaven, Howard Cosell was to the end of the line. So instead of a brain, they gave Howard a
Mouth.
mouth.
Never entered, I don't believe it.
Amen.
Never entered his mind.
Never entered your mind?
There's a reason for that. He was standing right behind Howard
Oh, you
up
was
in
behind
heaven.
Howard, I see. What entered your mind, Scoey?
Well, it was the law of the land at the time.
Show and tell.
I said the south end of a northbound mule.
The south end of a northbound mule. Okay. Brett, what'd you say?
Well, I didn't say the south end of a northbound mule, I'll tell you that. I said they gave him a big mouth.
Big mouth. Tie score. One more mouth, you win the game. Charles.
I said the same thing.
A big mouth. Charles. Bill wins the game. Let the rest of you have. Hold them up. Okay. Congratulations. You've done it again, Bill. Sue, it was a pleasant meeting for us, although it was very brief. Too brief, I must say. We have some gifts for you, together with our thanks for being here
Thank you. It
on
was
Match
fun.
Game 76. Goodbye, Sue. And while she's spinning off, we'll spin these commercials for you. We are here once again with Bill Datsun, who's going to try one more time to win the Big Apple. He blew it last time. But he's going to try again. Are you ready, Bill?
And let's hope this time.
All right, we're all hoping for you. We're all going to help you as much as we can, right?
Amen.
We're going to help you. All right. You sure wear pointy shoes. Where are you from?
North Carolina.
Them is Texan shoes.
Or North Carolina shoes, either one.
Okay. All right, Bill. We polled a recent studio audience. We got their best response to this. Fred Blank. Fred Blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the answer they gave second most frequently, you get $250. The third one gets you $100. Now, choose 3 celebrities one at a time and get some help from them.
Richard.
Well, good old boy, Fred Astaire.
Fred Astaire!
He's a good old boy.
He's a good old
Dance
boy.
his head off.
Dance, oh, can he dance and sing and do all that stuff?
Patty.
Hello.
Hello there, Fred.
Another well-known dancer, Fred Sanford.
Fred Sanford. Okay. You got 2 now.
Brett.
I say Fred Allen.
Fred Allen.
Don't boo a dead man.
Don't boo Fred Allen. He was a friend of mine. Stop that. So you got Fred Allen, Fred Astaire, and Fred Sanford. Now, you may choose one of those, or if you have a better idea in your head, which I doubt, you may give us that.
Sanford.
What's that?
Sanford.
Say Sanford. Now, wait a minute. If you were standing in his place, what would you say? As one voice, they said, Astaire. Fred Astaire. All right, we're going to find out who the dummy is, there or there. We're going to find out right now. Now, we will begin down at the bottom, as we usually do, looking for Fred Sanford and reveal the $100 response. Fred McMurray.
Whatever happened to Fred McMurray?
He went away in a Greyhound bus, and no one ever heard of him since. He got on the bus and that was it, and he never came back there.
Sleeping on
Okay, we're looking for Fred Sanford. Is you under the $250 response?
Fred Flintstone.
Now, wait a minute. You said Astaire was going to be under the big one now. Don't try and crawl out of it now by saying Fred Flintstone. You are the dummies. He's the smart one now. When we reveal this and it says Sanford, please, go. I don't understand that.
I knew it. I wrote it down.
You wrote it down?
Yeah, I knew it.
That was my answer.
Was that yours?
They can pass me by if they don't want money. It's all right.
I tell you, I am really surprised. I really thought it was going to be Fred Astaire.
I knew it was Flintstone.
You knew.
How did y'all know?
How did you know?
Huh?
Well, anyway, Bill, you picked up a little more money there. Well, listen, you picked up quite a bit more. You got a total of $700 now, and you're going to meet another player, so let's welcome Linda Griffiths. Climb aboard. Let's all say hello to Linda Griffiths here and welcome her and ask her to tell us about herself.
Well, I'm married, and I live
Yeah.
in Santa Ana, and is it okay if I say hi to Brittany and Todd?
Sideways, I beg your pardon.
I want to say hi to my kids. Brittany and Todd, can I do that?
Are Brittany and Todd watching now? That's against the FCC regulations. You can't say hello, Brittany and Todd, can she? No, she can't do that. We'd be arrested if you did that.
Oh, no.
No, how old are they?
5 and 1.5.
5 and 1. Do they understand this program?
Probably not.
But they watch.
Oh, yeah, I'll make them watch.
Oh, good. That's right. Bring up them kids right.
Right.
Well, we wish you the very best of luck, Linda, my dear.
Thank you.
And I ask you to make a selection here. It's your choice, A or B.
B.
B it is. We're off and running with a brand new game. The delivery boy said to Harold, I have good news and bad news. The good news is your ex-wife sent you a birthday cake. The bad news is it's made out of blank. Good news and bad news? Good news, your ex-wife sent you a birthday cake. Bad news, it's made out of blank.
Our new music is playing.
Well, it's much more hummable than the old.
Well, that's another variation. The delivery boy said to Harold, I have good news and bad news. The good news is your ex-wife sent you a birthday cake. The bad news is it's made out of blank. Think about that. While we're waiting for Patti, Charles.
Somebody just went crazy in the audience.
Yes, what's wrong in the audience? Anything wrong down there? Everything okay, John? Okay.
There's a bleeding woman in the 5th row.
That's
but
all right.
No, never mind.
Okay. Charles. Now we're ready.
What a terrific
Now, Linda. The delivery boy said to Harold, I have good news and bad news. The good news is your ex-wife sent you a birthday cake. The bad news is it's made out of blank.
Gunpowder?
Gunpowder.
No.
You're going to win by default again. Okay. She said gunpowder, Scoey. What do you say?
I heard what she said.
You didn't say that.
No.
No, you didn't say gunpowder.
You have very lovely eyes.
Hello?
Oh, show and tell time.
Soap.
Ex-wife sent you a birthday cake. Bad news, it's made out of soap. What
Well, she always felt he was a dirty dog.
I see. Okay. All right. Brett.
Talk about a man who never knows when to quit when he's ahead. She wanted him to, heard his little two-fleece. He made it out of cement.
Cement. Good. Charles.
Glimmer-free? What is that word?
Glimmer-free.
I had a glimmer-free of answers, but I chose a papier-mâché cake made out of bounced alimony checks.
Bounced alimony checks. Gunpowder is the answer Linda's looking for. The bad news is the cake is made out of gunpowder, is what she said. Bonnie, what you say?
I have a poisonous answer.
Arsenic. All right. Richard?
Got one fan out there,
What's
Bonnie.
your contribution?
Well, the good news was that,
His ex-wife sent a birthday cake.
right, the bad news was, of course, it was made out of fertilizer. That's your basic bad news.
Yes, I got the drift of it.
You only want one of those cakes.
Yes, that's right.
Tastes terrible, huh, Richard?
Miss Patti Deutsch, honey child.
Yo,
Yes, ma'am.
you may have heard this somewhere before. I said back alimony summonses.
Back alimony summonses. Okay. So, Linda, that's nothing for you with your first round question, and we'll see how you do with yours. But first, let's see how we do with this.
Today's constellation prizes are a two-test waffle maker and grill. Snap-in Teflon grids easily convert this waffle maker to a grill exclusively from True Value Hardware stores. A new pulsating water massage from Polynex featuring 4 shower heads in one lets you dial how you want to feel and soles easily in minutes. And bath towels from Stay Puft Pink Fabric Softener leaves your washable soft and fresh and towels more absorbent. Stay Puft Pink Soft and Absorbent. Who knows what danger lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow blanks. When Match Game 76 continues in a minute.
Here we are, middle of round one. Ready, Bill? This
Ready.
one's all yours. Harvey the Cannibal Good Humor Man invented the cannibal popsicle.
Oh, dear.
He made it by putting his blank on a stick. He invented the cannibal popsicle. He made it by putting his blank on a stick.
Okay, honey. Anything you say.
Can you say this on television?
Would you listen to this music they've chosen?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me hear that music.
Hollywood.
It is the
Broadway open house. But nothing.
Oh, how can I answer this?
He made it by putting his
I
blank
know
on a
what
stick.
the question is.
Oh,
how
I
can I
see.
answer it is the thing without... Okay.
Very good.
Yes, well, I mean boring.
That's very good. No, it's
Yes,
not
but
boring.
see,
It's
because
not boring
there's
to
only-
me.
Oh.
Let me see it.
You're sitting in a yoga position.
Yes, I always sit like that.
Why do you sit in a yoga position?
You don't have no legs.
Comfortable.
Really?
I didn't say that.
Okay, everybody ready. Let's come over here to Bill Datsun. Harvey the Cannibal Good Humor Man invented the cannibal popsicle. He made it by putting his blank on a stick.
Finger.
Finger. Okay. Finger's not bad. That would look like a popsicle, wouldn't it, Scoey?
Sure would. First of all, I take offense to cannibal jokes.
Yes, so do I.
I do too.
Secondly, yesterday Bill said he had never won anything.
Right.
I can understand it. I just said heart.
That's as dumb as his. No, his was better than that. As a matter of
Your
fact.
pardon?
Maybe he made it by putting his heart on a stick.
Something sweet, something nice for a popsicle.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes.
That's a nice answer.
Yes, it's a lovely thought.
Do you have to finish the week?
Somewhat sanguinary. What do you say?
He has a history of bad answers and rotten and wrong.
But
You don't even know
Has
the man.
reached a new
wait a minute.
a new
He's got
all-time low.
nice teeth, though.
Let me see
and
your
a pretty
teeth.
smile.
Take them out.
We
Let me
stopped
take
doing that a long time ago.
I said his wife's arms and legs.
His wife's arms and legs?
Is
Or
that a
looking for
match?
a finger? No, the finger's what we want, Charles.
I chose, and I will even illustrate by a lovely drawing, the big toe, which is known as the toe sickle.
The toe sickle.
Now, this comes with porn or without porn, depending on your teeth.
Any way you want it. Creative Writing Course 2 starts next week, meets at 8 p.m. there. Now, Bonnie, Harvey the Cannibal Good Humor Man invented the cannibal popsicle. He made it by putting his blank on a stick, and Bill said finger.
Yes, well, I don't match him.
You don't?
No. I said leg. It's a very large popsicle.
Oh, a big one. Sure. Okay. And you, sir, what did you say?
Hello.
I don't know what I said.
Well, hold
Let
it
me
up.
think. Where was I?
We'll figure it out now. He made it by putting his blank on a stick.
Yes, well, he was married to a very frigid woman.
Yes.
He put his wife on a stick. Little play on words, Bill.
That's, did you get the joke there, Bill?
Yes.
Well, laugh it up there.
He's off to Saudi Arabia.
That's right, he's going to Saudi Arabia.
Not a moment too soon.
Now, Patti Deutsch.
Yo.
Yo.
Well, he was in fact married to a pygmy.
He was.
Yes, and put the little woman on a stick.
The little woman on a stick. Okay. So at the end of round 1, nothing to nothing. Round 2
Yes.
coming up, and it'll get better.
Not the least bit humorous. I mean, the only.
Hello there, friends. Well, it's time to say goodbye. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I shall say goodbye till it be morrow. You're going to Saudi Arabia, eh? Well, stick around. You come back next time, right?
I'll be here.
Tomorrow or whenever it is. How much time now? 30. Oh,
I give my lecture on how I hate the vacuum cleaner, folks.
No.
Don't find out about this young
Yeah, now
lady's
listen,
show.
we've been saying one day at a time here, but we've
Right.
never said what night of the week or what time, east and west. Do you have that information?
Yes, I do.
What is
It's
it?
on Tuesday nights at 9:30, CBS. And I guess in the Midwest, it must be on at 8:30. Must be, because it's always an hour earlier.
Yeah, so it's 9:30 in the west, and so that'd be 8:30 in the east, wouldn't it?
No,
No, that's wrong.
no,
No.
wrong. 9:30 both coasts, but in between it's at 8:30.
Oh, you can't just the in-between part. That's fine.
Don't
They're
get
very
cranky
difficult,
with
yeah.
a star.
Okay, anyway, we'll look forward to seeing you Tuesday nights. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 76. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.